In fashion design, I like creating because I like making my personality be shown through clothes. And for costume design, I find it really fun to take a show that people may know or may not know and really find a way to make it something new. I'm Grace Edwards, and I'm a fashion and costume designer, and this is why I create. Being at JPCatholic, supporting my passion for costume and fashion, I immediately went back into costumes, which is where I had my start. Did all the plays starting freshman year, got myself on student film sets, and then got on the feature film for the 2 years. So it's been like a really good environment for costumes, and I have tested all types of costumes now, genres, film, theater, musicals. For A Brawling Love, I was assistant costume designer on that. I was head of costume department for No Reception. There were 2 of us on costume team, myself and Maisie. It was really fun. It was something that was really challenging for me because of continuity, like really keeping intact with how Cody's clothes get ripped up throughout the film. Pirates of Penzance, that was one of the first musical productions that Maisie and I did together, and it was the first one that we decided we were gonna create every single look and make almost every single look. We really focused on color scheme. When you have 9 sisters, how do you separate them and how do you make them different? It was a big challenge, but it was worth it in the end because not only did it expand our experience with sewing, especially because it was an 1800s piece, so we had to like do time period friendly. Beauty and the Beast, it's a classic show, everyone knows it, but how do you make Belle's dresses different from what everyone knows? You have your yellow dress, you have your blue dress, and you have the pink winter dress. And so I felt really strongly about how do we make Belle's pieces uniquely our Belle's? How do we make this JPCatholic's Belle? With the yellow dress, there's not much you can really stray away from that. You know it needs to be yellow, you know it needs to be puffy, you know it needs to be sparkly. But the concept that I had was for one of the overlays of the dress to make it look like falling petals because of the rose falling. This whole layer here is we made petals, like it's supposed to represent petals falling. I was like, what if we put that little symbol of the rose in the dress without putting red in there? Because like red wouldn't really go. People come into the show expecting the classic look, and then they see what we've created and it's still the classic look, but a twist on it. Finally is my senior project. As a graphic design major, I have a graphic design senior project. I finished that senior project and I was like, I want to do more. I want to do something for fashion. And I was in LA quarter with a fashion design internship with Adolfo Sanchez, and that was great. The school sent me there. I got that internship and I just had so much fun. And then I came back, it was my senior year, and I was like, I'm doing a senior project and it's gonna be a 10-piece clothing line, and that's what I did. We filmed it all and we have stills, and it's just something that I'm excited to share with the school and just have this project to show. My right-hand woman, or honestly my partner, we're very 50-50, Maisie Estrada, she is a blessing. I am so glad that she decided to come to JPCatholic. I started sewing in high school, but I was completely self-taught, and so I just like kind of figured it out for myself, but I never was very confident in my skill. And Maisie came here and I knew she was confident and she just creates such spectacular clothing. And I went to her and I was like, help me please. Like, I love fashion and I love costume design, but I need some work on my sewing. And Maisie had never worked on a play production. That was kind of like my expertise, is productions and like working on sets and stuff. So we exchanged like our knowledge, and it's been really great. I credit her a lot for my sewing skills. Like, I really appreciate everything she's taught me, and she's just been a great partner to have. Eventually, my goal is to move to London and work in the fashion industry in London in fashion styling and marketing and PR. Being over there and working in the fashion industry in London is just like my biggest life goal. Having a fashion program at this school is just so impactful and something that's really needed. Most films tend to fall more styling based, whereas theater falls a lot more design based. So I think it's going to be really important to have both of those types of programs at our school because they will both benefit theater and film.
I was born in Russia and I grew up there and I got all my degrees there. My first degree was bachelor's in fashion. That's what I always wanted to do. I knew that.